Alice Go's accountant has been arrested, but the suspended mayor's whereabouts are still unknown. Nancy Gamo is now detained at the Senate after she was ordered arrested for failing to attend the hearings. Authorities, though, are still looking for Go and 6 others who are said to have connections to illegal POGO operations. Local officials in Go's hometown, Bamban, says they don't have any clue on the location of the suspended mayor.
Wala na kami pong communication. Blackout po. Yung mga telepono niya, tinatawagan po yata siya. Wala po, blackout na. Pati ng Facebook po, wala na po.
Go has been absent in the previous Senate hearing, citing trauma and problems in her mental health. But one of her attorneys, Stephen David, said they have already advised Go to come out.
Always ang advice ko is to follow the legal processes, diba? Kasi yan naman, hindi ka naman pwedeng magtago habang buhay.
Let's get more updates from the camp of suspended Mayor Alice Go.
We're talking to one of our lawyers, Attorney Stephen David, joining us via Zoom. Good morning, Attorney. Thank you for joining us once again.
Good morning, Diego and Angela. Pasensya na, out of the country ako eh.
Well, thank you for joining us po. And of course, I'd like to ask you, because you advised po the suspended mayor to come out, pero do you know po where she is right now?
Well, yesterday I was talking with her for more than an hour, and she assured me that she's in the Philippines. Of course, I have to believe her, and secondly, I still trust, I still believe in the capability of the Immigration Bureau. So she just cannot get out of the country without being nabbed or apprehended at the exit points of the Philippines. So I believe she's in the country.
Pero when was the last time you saw her in person, attorney?
Kasi, kasi nga out of the country ako. The last time is before I left, nag-meeting pa kami noon eh. So, but tonight I'll be coming back to the Philippines. I'll try to contact her personally kung magkita kami.
May plano nga po ba siyang sumuko sa mga otoridad as we speak, the last time na nakausap niyo po siya?
Yeah, that is always on her priorities. Ano? Kasi nga, sabi ko nga, you cannot hide all your life, di ba? You will be wasting, throwing away your life. Kasi imagine mo, ito naman, this is not a penalty. This is just a compulsion by the Senate for a person to testify as a resource person. Once nag-testify naman siya, malilift naman yung warrant eh. So wala naman talagang problema. So the best thing is for her really to show up and help the committee in its investigation. So madali naman talaga to, hindi naman pare kulong ka eh.
Yes, Attorney, what is your next legal step if ever ayaw talaga niya magpakita? I mean, you've already exhausted the way you've given her advice na lumabas, pero ano po yung next step if sakaling wala talaga?
Well, kasi hindi ko rin siya ma-blame kasi nga yung emotional trauma niya tsaka yung fear niya, di ba? Anxiety niya. Hindi ako yung nasa pwesto niya eh. Pero at any rate, nasa Supreme Court kami. Because we're not questioning the effectiveness, reasonableness, kung kailangan pa ba siya sa Senate. Alam mo, meron tayong constitutional guarantee against right against self-incrimination. No person can be compelled to testify against himself or herself. Sa kaso ni Mayor Alice, sa dami ng mga nakaso niya, criminal, civil, etc., cases, AMLA, na pending against her, any question na pwedeng itanong sa kanya sa Senate might incriminate her. So kung ako ang Senate committee, hindi na ako mag-aaksaya ng panahon para kay isang Mayor Alice kasi nga wala na akong mapipiga dyan. Remember, ang trabaho ng Senate is in aid of legislation, hindi para mag-prosecute, hindi para mag-establish ng evidence. Trabaho ng husgado yan. Hayaan na natin ng korte. Anyway, isinampanan nila yan. Kung ang gusto nila makuha yung expertise niya as a resource person, hindi siya magiging effective, I tell you, because meron siyang right against self-incrimination. Now, she can always invoke. And of course, the senators will not allow themselves to violate the Constitution. Otherwise, mayroong repercussion yan. Hindi pwedeng kahit sino lang i-violate mo yung Constitution. So, ako lang, yun lang ang observation ko dyan.
Attorney, no, sinabi po kasi ni Senator Win Gatchalian na hindi naman daw po pala siya homeschool at naglabas po siya ng ibang mga dokumento proving na galing po siya dito sa Hope Christian College na eskwelahan na pinag-aralan din po sometime ni Senator Gatchalian. Your thoughts on that? Nakita niyo na rin po ba itong nilabas din ng isang pahayagan na class picture na nandoon po medyo sa bandang gitna na batang supposedly kamukha ni Mayor Alice Go?
Well, alam mo, ngayon, nowadays, hindi naman tayo lahat naniniwala sa social media publications kasi maraming photoshops dyan. I'm not saying na itong mga ito totoo, pero I'm not saying also that spurious to. Hindi ko rin sinasabing totoo to. So ang point ko, ang situation ko as a lawyer, if that is your evidence, no, claiming that a person is like this, like that, then you have to present that in court so that in fairness, part of rule of law, we will be given the opportunity to authenticate or verify these documents, di ba? Yung due execution, yung sources nito.
Yeah.
Kasi ako, I'm just wondering on a personal note, ang dami-dami na ng Senate hearing na yan about her personality. Pero bakit wala man lang lumabas na isang classmate daw niya sa Grace? Sasabihin, kahit man lang sana sa chismis, no, sa mga marites, ay hindi, kaklase ko yan.
Meron po, attorney, dun sa sa dyaryo po sa sa Manila Times, meron po silang in-interview pero anonymous po nagsasabi na kaklase nga daw po niya ito si Mayor Alice Go at that time hindi pa nga daw po siya marunong magtagalog.
Yun na nga puro anonymous You can always fabricate these things Kasi sa ating rule of law, yung mga anonymous, meron tayong right to cross-examine the witnesses, to confront kung sino man yung mga allegations na yan, kung sino yung mga nag-aakusa sa'yo, you will always have the opportunity na harapin mo sila, tanungin mo sila, i-cross-exam mo sila, and then the court will say, totoo, credible to. That is the only time na pwede mong sabihin ng isang tao, conclusion, na ganito pala talaga. Kasi nga meron na tayo.
In essence, attorney, just to be clear lang po, no, in essence, sinasabi niyo po itong mga dokumento na nailabas against sa suspended Mayor Alice Go, may possibility na fake po, specifically itong mga sa school documents.
May possibility na genuine yan. May possibility na spurious yan. What I'm saying is, let them bring those documents before the proper forum so that we will be given the opportunity to authenticate, verify, determine the sources of these documents. Then only the court will say to us na ito pala genuine, ito pala spurious, not us, hindi tayo. So on my part, I cannot comment kung ano yan, kung anong standing ng mga dokumento na yan. What I'm trying to say, wag natin niya ilabas sa public because there is a trial by publicity to the detriment of any accused. Kasi sa mata ng publiko, hindi naman natin masisi dahil yan ang pinapakain ng social media at lahat. Guilty na. Ang hirap kasing labanan ang isang public opinion kung massive masyado na yung propaganda laban sa innocence ng isang accused.
Yan, so attorney, I'd also like to take this opportunity po to ask how the suspended mayor is. And kasi sa mga pahayagan these last few days, of course, it's been highlighted na medyong yung mental stress na dinadaanan niya. And apparently also, supposedly, may mga doctors daw na ayaw mag-attest to this because takot sila na may balingan sila ng ibang mga politiko. Your thoughts po on this and yung about also yung mga doctors, may plano po ba tayong kasuhan sila, yung mga ayaw magbigay ng medical certificate?
Alam mo, totoo yan. Kaya lang sa ngayon, bakit mo kakasuhan yung doktor? Dapat mas kasuhan natin yung mga nag-breach ng privacy niya Yung privacy life niya, yung mga AMLA reports na lumalabas, birth certificates, school records, kung ano man yung mga yan, these are protected by the Data Privacy Act. These are yung mga bank secrecy law. Kung meron tayong didemanda, sila yon, hindi yung doktor, di ba? Pero right now, nasa defense mode si Mayor Ali. So, wala naman siguro tayong doon. Wala naman tayong issue about the medical practitioners.
Pero attorney, how confident po kayo yung inyong kampo na ma-overcome po itong issue na to ni suspended Mayor Alice Go?
Ako, well, sabihin nila mayabang tayo, no? Pero ako, I'm really confident na on legal point of view, malalampasan ito. Kasi una-una yung unang allegation sa kanya, illegal pogo. Wala man illegal pogo. Una-una may license ng PAGCOR. Human trafficking, wala naman siyang control doon. Wala naman siyang participation doon sa operation ng pogo. Paano siya na-involve sa human trafficking kung meron man, di ba? Pangatlo, lessor lang sila as yung dating company niya, yung Baupo Land Developer, lessor lang yon, hindi naman pogo operator yon. So hindi ko nakikita sa AMLA naman, lalo namang madaling sagutin yan kasi nga alam mo sa AMLA ang problema. Hindi ko pa nakikita yung mga documents sa AMLA, pero in my previous cases na hinandle ko, ang ginagawa kasi ng bangko, niro-roll over nila yung mga time deposit. May deposit ka 10 million. After 1 month, iro-roll over nila yon, another 10 million something, pati interest. Ibang accounts yun, ibang bank accounts yun. Pagkatapos, i-roll over na naman. Alam mo, 10 million mo after 2 or 3 years, billion na yan eh. Pero sa totoo lang, 10 million pa rin yun. Sa records lang nagbabago. Sa record lang, kasi nga, niro-roll over ibang accounts. Kaya pag sinama mo lahat ng accounts, tapos inad mo, 10 million plus 10 million 200 plus 20 million plus gano'n. Ano na, ang laki na, billion na, compounded na lahat. So yan, base yan sa mga na-handle natin mga AMLA cases. I'm not saying na ganito rin situation ni Mayor Alice dahil wala pa tayong pagkakataon makonfront yung mga evidence nila. Pero ako, almost certain na ganito rin yun. Kasi I'm talking with my client, wala siyang alam na billion transactions na yan. Wala siyang alam na ganyan.
Oo. Attorney, alam niyo po ba kung sino kasama ngayon ni Mayor Alice Go?
Well, una, hindi ko tinatanong yan kasi kung halimbawa lang nagtatago siya, hindi ko kasi, marami na rin tayong na-handle ng mga clients na ganyan. Hindi ko inaalam yan for security reasons. Number one, paano kung mahuli siya doon o makita siya makalaban niya doon at sinabihan niya ako, di ako ngayon ang primary suspect niya na nag-leak o nagsuplong sa kanya mga kalaban, di ba? I don't ask wherever they are.
Attorney,
diba? Unless they tell me. Diba?
Opo. Pero nagtatanong po kasi yung karamihan, nasaan daw po ang tatay ni Alice Go in all of this, diba? In the middle of all of this.
Nasa China yung tatay niya.
Nakakausap naman po niya ang kanyang tatay.
Sabi niya, nakakausap naman niya.
Ano
pero
daw po
syempre,
sinasabi ng tatay niya sa kanya?
As a foreigner, bakit mo pipiliing pumunta sa isang bansa na at this moment ay very hostile sa'yo? Diba? Hindi mo pwedeng alam kung ano pwedeng, baka ma-detain siya or what, ma-apprehend. For a foreigner to visit a country, knowing that you has a hostile personality, it will not be wise for you to do that.
Alright, on that note, maraming salamat po muli sa inyong oras. That is Attorney Stephen David, ang abogado po ni Suspended Mayor Alice Bamban.
Thank you, Thank you, Diego Angela.